Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we learned the basic functions of Crossset, our newest blade, and did some various things around Torrigoth and Argentum. This time, at the base of town, we have another side quest to kick things off for us here today. Elune. Oh, there's gotta be someone who can help. I don't want to lose. Oh, hey, you there. Yeah, you. Is something wrong? Listen, have you heard of this pale beetle called a snow white rhino? Let's hear the details. I've got a bet going with my mate, Leaf, to see who can find one first. But recently I heard something awful. Apparently Leaf asked this old guy he knows to go find a snow white rhino beetle for him. I mean, sure, Seagull Fell is dangerous for us kids, but come on, seriously, unfair, right? You know what you should do, kid? You should go get your own beetle anyway, without any help, and show that you're doubly dominant in this relationship. What? No way. Snow white rhinos live near Seagull Fell, which is meant to be really dangerous. Even grown-ups got badly hurt going there. If I went, I'd come back in tiny little bits. At least he's realistic. What's with that face? Oh, so you think I shouldn't have bet on it then? Is that it? I had to, buddy. My ma'am always tells me you can't back down from a challenge. And once you've accepted one, you do what it takes to win. So please, please get a snow white rhino for me. Pretty please. Tora and friends handle it. Awesome, thanks. Snow white rhinos like to hang about near Seagull Fell down near the tail end of Gormott, in case you didn't know. Oh, but apparently they only come out early in the morning. That's basically all I know. You'll work it out, I'm sure. I'll be sure to have some kind of sort of reward ready for you. Look forward to it. A young man's prize, which we must deliver to get a prize from said young man. We're gonna be exploring a new area on upper level right. Seagull Fell is right around the tail end, he was saying, so we're gonna go to Lyda Oasis and head out that way. This is a quest that gave me immense trouble on my first playthrough. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong with it. First off, it would help if we set it to the morning hours. Morning is still technically counted as part of night to a certain point. We need to have that sun icon over there. And I didn't know that me being unable to finish this quest no matter what I did wasn't my fault. The Snow White Rhino Beetle was already very hard for me to find, but this quest was also patched due to a problem. If it was picked up at exactly 7 a.m. when morning was supposed to end and the item would despawn, the quest becomes unwinnable without starting over a new save file. This was thankfully patched out pretty quickly, and on that note, I do want to give praise to the developers. Even if there is a paid DLC expansion pass, they were very generous, supporting this game with free updates for about a year after its release. And over time, they improved menus, they overhauled certain features, they listened to various criticisms that people had with the game and addressed them directly. They had new characters added into the game for free as well. It wasn't just paid characters. You could get some for free on top of that. They were very, very nice with it. And even with some of it being paid, I think that a lot of it is a great value. I can't go into that, obviously, without spoiling a ton of stuff, so that's why I'm having it. Whoa! Man, not expecting to see the zombie pop up all big and tall on the screen certainly has an impact on one's pants dryness. Oh, and as if it wasn't crazy enough, I didn't look at the map for this right away. This is not one that we get from a collection point. I was just going into the menu to swap in anyone that has a field skill that gets us more bugs. That's not how this works. By going to 5 a.m., we see that it's down there on the map. This only happens during low tide and was one of the reasons why I stayed at the inn long once, just to change what the tide currently was. So we'll go here, grab a treasure trove, somebody's secret stash that they hid deep beneath the clouds, not so much anymore. It's like beginner's level salvaging. And we'll take the Snow White Rhino. Whenever we see airflow here, if we have wind mastery, which we don't, as a tip about mastery, any common blade that belongs to that element will always have at least some modicum of mastery in its element. By having wind mastery and leaping, which Poppy's got us covered for, Xenoblade 1 Ice Physics! Plop. Whoa, quite a patch of land. Before we get going, the collection points at Seagullfell normally are awfully good collecting for various aux cores, as well as Pyrus cooking, if leveling up that is wanted. Though unless you're going out for 100%, why would you? And up here on this majestic cliffside, you saw a salvage point, didn't you? Well, I saw it too.
Time for some treasure hunting. Yo. Huh.
Bang! Right. Seems like a pretty good place for one. I'd visit it.
This looks like it'll be something good.
No enemies this time, Rex. I gotta say, you're learning. Not pulling up the crust tips with you.
Gimme.
Some items from that. And then some money, a lost glyph plate, and a Gormott head. First person mode's allowed. Unfortunately, turning off the HUD is not for desired screenshots. I wish that was something that they patched in, but can't have everything, I suppose. Here you go. We went through a lot to get this. Well, I did in a past life at least. A Snow White Rhino! Amazing! So awesome! You really went and got one! Man, is there anything drivers can't do? Meh. I've got to show Leaf right away. Come on, let's go to Garagorm's Arch. Leaf's always loafing there. Got it. Everything happens at Garagorm's Arch. I love it so much. I won against Leaf. Look, he's so mad I managed to beat him. Yeah. Maybe it was just a stroke of luck that I met you drivers, but, well, I managed to do what my ma'am said, so at the end of the day, I'm happy. Oh yeah, here, with my thanks. Actually, my ma'am wanted you to have this too. Thanks a bunch. Kid, you've just learned the most valuable of life lessons to learn at a young age. If you're ever facing any adversity in life, just tape a question mark to your head and it'll work itself out. A fabulous hat. That's a level up from the fluffy hat, giving 3 more ether points than its predecessor. Sure, we'll take it. Cross that functions off the ether stat. Nia's got a good ether stat. Sounds good. Did not mean for you to get the trust from that, though. My mam's always so strict, and she's obsessed with winning. She doesn't believe losing is ever an option. That's why she taught me some tricks to win in a fight in case I ever get into one. First of all, break the enemy What? This kid has the best tutorial in the whole game! Then knock him over to topple him. Once you do that, none of your attacks will miss, and you can beat the heck out of him. Of course, I've never actually gotten into a fight with Leaf, so I haven't tested it out for myself. This random kid is a better tutorial guide than the actual tutorial guide. Kid, you're going places in life. I can just feel it. Break is so important in every fight, and the game never tells you that it is. I can't believe Alun knows a bunch of guys with a bunch of drivers as amazing as you guys. I'm a bit jealous, because the only driver I know is a lazy old bum. Ah, man, you know Council Dougal? I'm so jealous. This kid's teaching us about blade combos and teaching us about the elemental effects that we get. That's pretty helpful too. I really want to see a combo someday. Driver and blade fighting side by side, yes please. These kids actually give good hints. Let it be known, talk to the NPCs after beating quests. They want to help you. Speaking of which, the Tyrkin that Yvonne brought in makes surprisingly effective personnel. Is that right? They take their guard duty seriously and they always have a good attitude. And their skills with those bows. Bows are great weapons, you know? They keep costs down so much. You get some nice resolution for what happened with the crane if you talk to the guard who saw nothing on watch duty again. I didn't know about this because he's so far out of the way. And on the note of correcting myself, a few of you told me that you've actually gotten Tank Mod 3 from the first level of Tiger without having that quest active. If that's the case, I didn't know that you could do that. It's never happened for me. I've only ever gotten it while trying that quest. Maybe it's just stupid rare. A subtle game mechanic that a lot of players wouldn't notice is that whenever a quest is active to get a certain item, the chances of that item appearing tend to be heightened. This goes for whenever you need to salvage an item. Sometimes collection points will spawn things more often, though that isn't as common as salvaging. So it would make sense with other things if Tiger related quests had increased chances of giving you that treasure. Oh look, a part. What if it's the Tank Mod 3? Okay, good. That would have looked staged if it was. For the last major item on the agenda, I want to take a look at our charts to see if there's anything that we can easily get. That's just using level 1 special, using level 2 special, using level 3. Receive a certain amount of total damage. That'll just happen normally. This is made from Pyra's cooking, but not for a long-ass time. Dromark we could salvage for. Yeah, that actually sounds kind of fun. We just got a new salvage point. We might as well. The quality doesn't matter for Dromark skill, so Rex, you're gonna suck these normal cylinders and you're gonna like them.
Sure.
Woo! In the process of getting Dromark skill, we got one for Crossette as well. Could not have a better price to go along with that. Because it's better than what I was going for on Dromark. And also, I completely misunderstood. I then needed to salvage that many times, not get that many items, so I bought way too many cylinders, but it's okay, we'll use them. We're swimming in money. Pyra didn't have anything in particular. A lot of it was just playing normally stuff. This one's kind of funny, having to walk 80,000 peds. Pyra's favorite item from the drinks category. There are a few of those in the expansion menu. 5 of them, in fact. I could use those up on her right now, but this is before we're meant to have those items because we can't buy them in a store yet. So I'll skip out on that one. I could also grind up her cooking, but her cooking sucks. There, I said it. Azami had nothing, but Poppy can get emergency mode leveled up by getting 20,000 points in 1 round of Tiger Tiger. Sounds easy. I lost. Wait, I still got it? I failed. I guess all that matters is just that you've gotten it before and then you play it again and then the game goes, oh crap, right, you have gotten that score, and then it gives it to you. Never mind. It was even easier than I believed. I was trying to get the pacifist bonus for the very first time, and I gotta say, those of you that didn't know that you could attack the enemies in Tiger Tiger, I pity you, because that was not easy. I didn't even get halfway.
Poppy's skills have increased.
For a final pouch filler, Poppy wanted 4 staple foods, and she currently has 1 under her belt. We'll just burn away these glitter bakes that we made with Pyra. And there's our level 2 super strength. Had to eat lots of food, grow up big and strong.
Power increased.
Poppy not eat food, but can sense smells. The smell will fill Poppy with strength. That's some lore there. Explains why she likes food even though she's a robot. After unlocking those 2 field skills on Poppy, there's an amazing reward waiting for you on the rooftops by the inn. I didn't know about this at the time of recording this video, so this is being spliced in from later on, which is why I'm not going to be equipping it right away. But you should absolutely go and grab this because it's one of the best treasure troves available for a long, long time. Super strength level 2, Nop on wisdom level 2, we meet both requirements, break that barrel! Or cask, as they say in Europe Xenoland. Give me a common core crystal and wood chip. Who knew that those horribly unsafe playgrounds of my childhood were full of items this powerful? Seriously. Give that to Pyra if you can, or any good attacker. Apparently this is pronounced Chessie. That would have probably been about my 10,000th guess. Next up, we're gonna take a short rest at the inn. Hey guys, why don't we go and check out the Forgotten Waste? Sounds great, why exactly? Well, I mean, I don't know if there's anything there exactly. Let's just go and see what it's like. What, you don't want to go? Oh, after a manipulation like that, it makes me very glad that you don't have that knife to stab me in the back with. Pyra wants to go to a certain area. Forgotten Waste is the place that we washed up in so long ago. It's hard to believe that it's already time to leave this Titan. We've explored a lot.
We're back here. This is where my whole adventure with Rex really began.
Oh, right. This must be the spot where you and Rex washed up.
Though we only made it here thanks to Gramps' efforts.
And those efforts are the reason I'm like this now.
Well, if you stayed that big, you couldn't exactly travel with us. I'd say you're just right.
If I was my old self, I'd be able to carry you anywhere. Well, anywhere within reason. The World Tree would be pushing it.
Amazing! So how long it take you to get to Argentum from here?
At the current separation, let's see, about 10 days' travel.
That long?
You do it faster than that, or you taste the whip, is what I'm hearing.
Of course, that's not what I mean. But that's like 3 or 4 days by boat.
My apologies. I'm not as young as I used to be.
What is point of worrying now Gramps not big anymore?
True enough. That old body is a thing of the past.
Well, I think you are adorable like this. I like it.
Well, that's very kind of you, Pyra.
Are you blushing, oldster?
Tell me, Rex, do you ever wish I was in my old form?
I liked it better when you were big.
Oh, is that so? I suppose you found me very useful as a Titan.
Huh?
I provided a home, carried you from place to place, not to mention the salvaging crane stuck you know where.
That's not really what I meant. It's just that you were so big and dependable. Like a dad, or, well, a real grandpa. Besides, I knew you in that form for most of my life. Everyone else only really knows you like this. But I'm not used to it.
Rex has a point. The time when I knew you before Zerda is very faint in my mind. This is the Gramps I'm used to.
Tora cannot imagine Big Gramps.
Poppy never seen Big Gramps, so also cannot picture.
Right? That's what I thought. It's all about what you're used to.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Though I know you're really just pining for the days when you could travel in comfort on my back.
I think you're better like this.
Oh, you prefer me this way?
It's cool to have you riding on my back for a change. Just hearing you encourage me from behind really sets my heart at ease. And when you were big, we couldn't just, you know, hang out or walk together. I like being able to stay close.
I see.
You look rather pleased, Zerda.
If I were to be honest, Rex's helmet is a little cramped. Not to mention the jolting and bumping and bouncing around. It's enough to make me lose my lunch at times. But hearing Rex say that, for the first time, it made me think that perhaps this was actually a good thing.
I'm sorry about the jolting. Looks like I've got to get used to this situation too.
That's all right, Rex. I'll keep the words of encouragement coming. I shall endeavor to become ever more reliable.
Actually, if you're planning on nagging me constantly, maybe I'll pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have Dromac's nagging voice in my ear all the time either.
Cheeky sods.
That's pretty nice, going over the role reversal. This is the first Xeno game to have fully voiced heart-to-hearts, and oh man, had I been wishing for this for years. I'm so happy it finally came to fruition. And I think they do a good job with it too.
Off we go!
What will we find?
And that's everything that Pyra, Poppy, and a couple of random kids wanted to do. We're all done with all the areas of Gormott that we have previously explored. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, just over these ridges, new adventure awaits. See you guys then!